What is up, my fellow budget travelers? In today's video, I'm going to be taking you inside the resort tower at Excalibur in Las Vegas. In my opinion, this is the best tower, so wait until you see this room. But as you can assume, Excalibur is all medieval themed inside. You're basically walking into a giant castle, so even their little dungeon down here is a little game area. And even while you're checking in, it'll feel like you're in a castle with these huge chandeliers. It's so cool here, guys, and the location is everything. And Excalibur also has 2 Starbucks, so you know this is one of my favorite places to stay when I'm staying on this side of the strip. Excalibur does a really good job of just having things accessible right at your fingertips. So right at the end of both elevators, even on the Royal Tower side, they have these essentials stops, which are open 24/7. But my favorite part about staying on the resort side is we're right next to the pool. So as you go through these doors here, it will take you right out to the pool. And Excalibur has about 4 pools. They have an adults only pool. They have a rewards members pool for like platinum and diamond, that kind of thing. They also have this pool here, which is a water slide pool. Oftentimes this one's closed, which I still don't understand why it's closed all the time. And then they have the other one, which is like the one that most people go to, which is always open to everybody. I've got a whole video tour of Excalibur. You can check that out at the end of this video. But for now, let's go upstairs to the resort tower. There are 2 sets of elevators, and make sure you get on the right set of elevators because one goes to these many floors, like I think it's 2 and 18, and then the other one goes to another set of floors. But both sides of the tower have sets of elevators that go to the same sets of floors, if that makes sense. This helps keep the traffic going, and if you see a bunch of people standing at one set of elevators, just go to the other one because there won't be a line there, and they both go all the way up to the same place. So for this room, we stayed on floor 11, and as you're walking through Excalibur, you'll see those little nooks which kind of make you feel like you're inside of a castle. But you can already see the resort tower has recently been updated compared to the Royal Tower. They have a totally different vibe. It's much cleaner. They've got an ice machine and a soda machine on every floor. I think it's actually cheaper to get soda here than downstairs, but it's $3 and it's always cold. Now let's get into the resort tower room. For this stay, we had a double queen bed with a strip view. So this was our room number here. And as you can see, there's that medieval flair, and you swipe your key card to get in. Now, always remember to not put your key card next to any magnets. It will deactivate, and the key cards are kind of sensitive here at Excalibur, just to warn you. But wait until you see what kind of view you're going to wake up to when you stay here. Out the window, you'll be able to see the Sphere, if you can see it right in there. And then it's also New York, New York with their roller coaster and MGM. For each of the beds, you're going to get 3 pillows. They're really light and fluffy. And then there's also really light and fluffy comforter as well. You've got 1 plug here inside the console in the middle. Otherwise, there's not very many plugs in the room. They're kind of scattered around, so they're a little hard to find. You've got your medieval chandelier over here in the corner. And they give you an ice bucket, some plastic cups. You get 2 chairs. There is no refrigerator in this room. All you get is plenty of drawer space. And plenty of closet space. It is a sliding door closet, so you've got your ironing board, your iron, and they have the hangers in here that do not attach, but the little piece comes off, which doesn't really do anything for me, but at least you have the option to detach it if you want. I was in Vegas for 4th of July weekend, so hence the American flag on my shirt. But security-wise, they've got the flip switch here. They also have a deadbolt. They've got your sleeping sign. And moving over to the bathroom, it's really big. They've got a full-length mirror, basically. Plenty of towels. They have a little vanity mirror over here. The shower is a sliding door here. And just to make a note so you guys know, they only have shampoo and body wash. There's no conditioner. They also give body soap and there's body lotion. And this shower has a little bit more water pressure than the Royal Tower does. They've also got a fan in the room and a tiny hair dryer here. And that's about it for the bathroom. The air conditioning in the resort tower is a more modern setup, so you control it here on the wall. You can see here that unlike the Royal Tower, the resort tower has a little container for the air conditioning, and this fan is just regular noise. It's not very loud at all. I also want to note that all of the cups in the room will be located here next to the ice bucket. They don't have cups for you in the bathroom. All the cups are on the table there. The views here totally make this room worth it. Like I said, you can see the Sphere. There's MGM, New York here. You can hear the roller coaster at night, so don't be afraid if you hear people screaming. It's just the roller coaster. And you get views of the mountain, especially in the morning. It's so pretty here, guys. You're really gonna like it. It's also really pretty to watch the sunset from your room here with a nice bottle of champagne, eating some pizza or something. Just throwing it out there, we had a great time doing that. And bright and early in the morning, you'll see all different colors to the strip as well. It's really fun to watch all the changes of color throughout the day. You're going to love the location of Excalibur. It's located right next to the monorail, so it's really easy to get up and down from Luxor to Mandalay Bay. You're right across the street from MGM. There's Park MGM. There's New York. There's tons of stuff right over here. And this side of the strip is more of like the campy side. So you've got a lot of the themed casinos are all over here. And I'm guessing if you're looking at this video, you also want to see what the Luxor looks like. So if you go here to Excalibur, you're going to have to take the monorail to get to the Luxor, or you can walk through Excalibur to get to the Luxor. But I'll leave a video here so you get to see what kind of rooms the Luxor has to offer, because I liked staying at the Luxor too. Just late at night, it's a little annoying sometimes to go back. Excalibur is a little closer. Luxor is a little farther away, especially when you're hanging out at like Caesars or the other end of the strip like the Wynn, where most of the action is. And if you want to compare the Royal Tower 2 Queen to this one, I'll leave the video link here so you can check that out as well. Feel free to just honestly binge watch this playlist, because I go through all the different rooms that I've stayed at in Vegas, and I've stayed at a ton, and there's a ton of stuff to do right in New York. So check out that video as well. And in the meantime, this is the one that YouTube thinks you're going to like the most. So make sure you check out that first and then come back for more. I'll see you there.